Ever wanted your Canva project to sound as good as it looks? Whether it's a YouTube video, a reel, or a presentation, great audio can completely change the vibe. So in this quick tutorial, I'll show you how to add multiple audio files, adjust fade effects, and sync everything perfectly in Canva. Let's dive right in. First, open your project in Canva and head to the Uploads tab on the left. Click Upload Files and select all the audio tracks you want to use. Music, voiceovers, sound effects, whatever fits your project. Once they're uploaded, drag each one directly onto your timeline at the bottom of the screen. You can add as many as you like, just layer or place them in sequence depending on how you want your sound to flow. Now let's make it sound smooth. Select any audio track and on the top toolbar, click the fade option. You'll see sliders for fade in and fade out. These help you create seamless transitions between tracks. For example, if you're switching from background music to narration, add a gentle fade out so one track blends naturally into the next. To sync your audio perfectly with your visuals, simply drag each clip left or right along the timeline to match your video timing. You can zoom in on the timeline for more precision. Canva also has a handy beat sync tool for music. It automatically aligns beats with your video cuts, which is a total time saver. And that's it. You've just learned how to layer multiple audios, fade them beautifully, and sync everything like a pro, all inside Canva. Try these steps in your next project and you'll instantly notice how much more polished your videos feel. If you found this helpful, keep creating and experimenting. The more you play around, the better your edits will sound. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.